Hi, Bo. Well, after a rainy night, it's time to pack up. This is the fun part, trying to fit all this back in that bag. You want me to throw a stick? Oh, he wants to play tug of war. All right, let's get this packed up and get some breakfast. Day 2, we got about 5 miles to go today. Thankfully, we did so much yesterday that it knocked off a lot of the hike today, so doing the 15 miles yesterday, cut it down to 5 miles today to make it back into Hot Springs. Should be an easier hike than yesterday, to say the least. The reason why we had to hike so much yesterday is because it's hard finding a camp out here to accommodate 7 tents. The Bluff Mountain campsite probably could have, but it's probably a good idea not to camp there because it is cold down here. I got the long sleeves on, so up on that mountain it would have been incredibly cold. So we had to find a different spot. They hiked past a few other spots that were just terrible campsites, so that's why we did 15 yesterday. That was actually the longest hike the whole group has done with their backpacks on, so I feel pretty accomplished. I was able to complete it, albeit I got in the camp a couple hours after they did, but hey, I still made it. Sign says there's water this way. Let's see what we can find. I could use a refill. And for once, I saw a sign. I was actually able to find the water source. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up while we're here. It's another 3.2 miles till we're into town. All right, we made it to the Deer Gap shelter. See on the sign here, we're 3.2 miles from Hot Springs, and we are 3.4 from Garenflo Gap, which is where we camped last night. So I'm about halfway there. Let's keep trucking. Well, this spot was too cool to pass up. There's a little gravesite off the trail. Literally right off the trail. Trail's right down there. Got the little cemetery right here. Looks like a family plot. I believe it's the Grag Cemetery. Absent, not dead. That's a good way of looking at it. This one looks a little newer. George chose the slogan, "Departed but not forgotten." Pretty cool. So that is the Grag Cemetery. Well, this looks like a good spot to have a snack. I'm getting hungry. It's time for lunch. Well, for today we're gonna have some Tuna Creations Ranch on a tortilla with a little bit of trail mix. You gotta have trail mix on the trail. Doesn't look like the most appetizing thing, but I can say that pretty much anything tastes 100 times better when you're out here. All right, after a quick lunch, let's get back to Hot Springs. We're getting close to hot springs. You can hear cars. We are descending the wilderness, going back into civilization. Hiked 6.3 today. There's the AT marker. All right, tonight we're staying back in Hot Springs. We're actually going to camp out at the campground down by the French Broad River. So I'm going to go meet up with the rest of the crew. All right, we're making our way back into town, walking along the sidewalk. It's not just any sidewalk. It's the Appalachian Trail. Okay, we are back in Hot Springs. It's definitely looking a little more lively than it did on Thursday. There's a lot of people out today. All right, made it to the Hot Springs campground. Gonna get this pack off, get something to eat. See you guys in a little bit. What's up?
Made it!
Finally.
Are you just putting yourself in your car and coming?
Yeah, where are we going?
We're gonna go to the tavern.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go to the brewery.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put my stuff in the car and I'll head up there.
Okay.
Cool. See you guys. All right, cheers, boys. 6 miles in a day.
There you go. Yeah, man.
Good morning. It is Sunday. We hiked 6 miles yesterday into Hot Springs. Camped out in Hot Springs campground. It was a nice night by the river. A little cold, but made it through the night. Got okay sleep. So today we're doing 9 miles up to Hurricane Gap. As you can tell, I'm wearing a much lighter pack today. Got the day pack on. So I'm carrying considerably less weight than I did yesterday. So these 9 miles should go relatively smoothly. And hopefully today I won't be hiking alone. Hopefully I'll be able to keep pace with everyone else. Walking across the bridge here. This is part of the trail. You get a nice view of the river that we stayed by last night. The French Broad River. It's a little chilly this morning. See the fog still in the water. If you look off in the distance of that behemoth, that's where I'm going to be climbing up. It's going to be a good day. Well, this is it, the final hike of the trip. It's been an awesome experience so far. It's definitely tested me. There were times when I didn't think I was going to be able to make it on day one. That was a long 15-mile day. Yesterday was great. Today is starting off really nicely, having this view Walking right next to the river. Kind of say it's coming to an end. When we get to Hurricane Gap, we're gonna take a shuttle back here into Hot Springs. The rest of the crew is leaving. I'm gonna stay another night in Hot Springs. I just need to shower and being able to sleep in a nice warm bed. Because the last thing I want to do is hike 9 miles and then drive 5.5 hours back home. That sounds awful. So I decided to stay one more night in a little mountain town. Look at this view. Just beautiful. This here is Lover's Leap. I believe there's a backstory, an old legend, but basically a woman ended up jumping off here because she was having some problems with her boyfriend, I guess. So yeah, Lover's Leap. It's a long way down. Man, I can't believe I climbed all the way up here. I crossed that bridge right there. How wild is this? There is a pond and a dam right over here, right in the middle of the mountains. You don't see that every day. Looks like we got bears in the area. Probably won't see one, but you never know. Well, I am at that point in the hike where I guess you could call it having a lull. Morale's down a little bit. I am definitely sore. Got about 2 miles until we get to the Hurricane Gap parking lot, so the end is in sight. But man, this last stretch has just been killing me. Everyone caught up to me and I was hiking with them for about a mile or so and then started to fall off again. So now I'm back to solo hiking. Made it to the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. It was a mission. See if we can get up there and get a better view. View from up top. That was a gorgeous view on top of Rich Mountain Fire Tower, but I have to admit I was very uneasy getting up there. Once I was up there for a few minutes, I kind of calmed down. In case you haven't figured out by now, I have a fear of heights. I froze up on the way up. I said, I don't know if I can do this. I just kept going. Glad I did it. The views were spectacular. All right, we're about 0.9 away from the end of this journey. It's been a long, fun, tiring, exciting journey. I'm ready to be back in the hotel room though, soaking in the hot tub or something. because my joints ache a lot. All right, enough of my pity party. See you guys in a little bit. Made it.
30 miles, man, 30 miles.
Can't believe I just walked 30 miles. Our ride has arrived.
I had to see a white van before my life. Normally you're afraid of this thing.
All right, let's go.
Every year just full of memories. Full of the beautiful memories.
Gotta put points on each trail.
We looked at the time that Ryan made us hike 15 miles.
Yeah, I gotta go and start doing that class thing.
Good morning. Spent the night here in Hot Springs. Got a nice soak in the tub. It was good to actually sleep in a bed. I mean, I'm talking like I've been out in the woods for 2 months. It was only a couple days, but I was definitely sore and needed that extra night of recovery. All in all, this was an awesome trip. Pushed myself to my mental and physical limits. Feel accomplished. I was able to do it and get through it. Maybe not as fast as the group, but you know, doesn't matter how long it takes you as long as you get it done. And I did. So I got a lot to learn, a lot of good experiences that I can use for next time so I can be better prepared, lighter pack, a little better conditioning. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed following me on this 3-day backpacking trip. Hopefully this won't be the last. I'll catch you guys in the next video.